Good morning, it's Jenny T. For ab challenge today, we're gonna do some things with medicine ball. If you have a medicine ball, if you don't, you can use a weighted object in some way for the resistance. And you don't have to use a medicine ball at all if you don't have one. So you can use a weight, you can use cans, you can use water bottles, but we're gonna use a medicine ball today. And actually 2 weights. So I forgot about that, but here they are. So I'm gonna set those here. Lucy's here with me, but I'm gonna put her up on the couch. You stay there for me, thank you. And I have this medicine ball. So we're gonna do a little bit more full body, but it's all abs in my opinion. So we're going to do, this is like a lunge reach. So you're gonna have your feet about a little wider than hip width, a little wider than shoulder. You're gonna turn, pivot your feet, reach down, okay? And then reach up. It's a twist movement. You will feel this in your abs. Make sure your front knee stays right over your ankle. You don't have to go as low as I'm going. You can reach right to your knee, okay? Feel it in your glute. So we're gonna do one side, and then we'll do the other side at the end, okay? So bending that back knee, trying to keep your back flat and not curling forward, okay? And always belly button pulled in. So that's one of the things. And then we're gonna do a V push-up. This is a lot of different stuff today, but V push-up you can modify by stepping your feet back, but you're like diving into the ground kind of, okay? So modifications are taking your feet back, okay? Not going as low. If you want it a little more to be a little more challenging, then you walk your feet up. Make sure you're not hunching your shoulders. Your hands your head is in between your arms, and you're bending your knee or your elbows just like you're about to do a headstand, okay? Make sure and practice this wider so that you know what you can kind of handle on that one. And then we'll do sit-up punches like this. Sit up, reach overhead if you want. Make sure your low back is pressed against the floor, belly button's pulled in. Jab, jab, reach, jab, jab, reach, jab, jab. If you can remember to alternate your lead arm, great. If you can't, that's okay. And then we're gonna do push-up with the ball. You can do it without the ball too, but you can also do this on your knees. So you can do it knees like this, push up, then you're gonna push the ball over. Push up, push the ball over. On your toes, you'll have wider feet than a regular push-up, so you can keep your hips square, okay? So that's gonna be fun. And then you're gonna take your medicine ball between your knees. I crisscross, and then you squeeze like crazy here. If you have even just like a play ball, one of your kids has a ball or something like that, you don't have to do the weighted part of this, but this is great inner thigh. So you come in, I bump my heels, and you're squeezing like crazy to keep that ball in. See if you can get your elbows and your knees to come together, okay? And then we're gonna do another round of a bunch of other stuff that is all medicine ball stuff. So we're gonna do a swing. So it's a squat, not a drop with the torso. Swing, reach up. And when you swing it up, that momentum, use your momentum, but you use your strength in your core to stop the ball right overhead. Thrust your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, okay? Little kettlebell swing. Then you're gonna do a medicine ball burpee. So, out and in, using your abs when you pull your legs in, not your hip flexors, okay? Take your hands so that your palms are facing each other, your fingers are out. You can always modify by just putting your hands down. This is great for balance practice, so you should try it. And then if you don't want to lift the ball overhead, you can just take it here. If you want to hop, you can hop. If you want to reach it all the way up and hop, lots of options. And then those push-ups come back again. Here, try and keep your hips from tipping. That is a lot of core work. Then a Russian twist, where in a Russian twist, I like to go really slowly and keep my feet down because it really helps me concentrate on what we're working. A lot of people just twist like this really quickly, but you have to turn your torso, keep your back flat. I always bump my elbow. And especially when you have something in your hand, you're like, oh, I'm working so hard. And you're working hard, but you're not working the muscles you're supposed to be working in this Russian twist. Also, if you lift your legs, people tend to use their hip flexors and concentrate on their legs and hip flexors more than their core. And that's what the goal is for this one. And then we'll do the other side of this lunge reach up. So this is a big pivot. It's a really deliberate move. You are bending your knees in the back, reaching down, flat back, pulling your belly. Shoulders are strong and away from your ears. You can bend your arms and push it up, or you can take your weight or your resistance of whatever kind you have and twist it up that way. Okay, and that's it. This is a crazy ab challenge today. Are you ready? Let's find our time now that it's taken forever. Okay, starting with that lunge twist. Are you ready? Here we go. We'll start this way. Reach up. Drop your back knee. Strong core. Halfway there. Drop. Lift. I know it takes forever to explain, but there are so many little things that can wreck the efficiency, I guess. Okay, now we only have that one leg that we did. Now we're doing those V push-ups. Spread your fingers wide. Decide where you do your best here. Pull your belly button in. Make sure shoulders are away from your ears. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, what's next? Sit-up punches. Here we go. Reach overhead. Jab, jab. If you can get it to be a little quicker, go for it, but don't lose your form. If you're reaching overhead, remember to keep your low back pressed into the floor. Try not to use the momentum from your arms. Use the strength in your muscles and your abs. Okay. Push-ups with the medicine ball. Here we go. On your toes or on your knees. Don't lead with your nose. It's an uneven push-up, but don't let your hips go uneven. Feet are wider.